morning, friends. I just had breakfast. This is the second day of my spa retreat. Today is going to rain in the afternoon, so I have decided to explore a little bit more the city. In the afternoon, of course, I'm going to spend more time in the indoor swimming pool, if the weather is not nice. If it's nice, I'm going to go for the outdoor pool. As I approach the art gallery and the monument of Vladimir Dimitrov Maestura, I notice that locals often gather here, perhaps drawn by the fountains. In the previous episode, I explored the art exhibition. If you haven't seen it yet, feel free to go back and watch. The Iron Bridge, also known as the Bridge with the Naked Women, spans over River Banshtica in Kyustendil. It was originally built in 1909 and later adorned with 4 female sculptures by Bulgarian sculptor Luben Dimitrov. The sculptures symbolize the natural abundance, fertility, and the resilience embodied in the hot mineral springs. Now heading towards a church called St. Mina, which is exactly the same, has exactly the same design as Alexander Nevsky in Sofia, except that it's the smaller version of Alexander Nevsky. Unfortunately, I couldn't film St. Mina, but a little further into the suburbs of Kyustendil, I stumbled upon a hidden gem, the Church Museum of St. George. This medieval Eastern Orthodox church is the oldest preserved church in Kyustendil. Dating to the 12th century, it boasts beautiful frescoes and a Byzantine cross-in-square architecture. What fascinated me were the ancient graffiti adorning the medieval frescoes. These scribbles give us a peek into the lives of visitors from that time. Among them, you can find hunting scenes and even a boat-like drawing. This is the image of Saint Nicola. Within the churchyard, you will find a small museum that offers insights into the region's history.
везички. Хубав ден!
Despite my blister-covered feet, I'm glad I visited the Church of St. George the Victorious in Kyustendil. Located in the Colution neighborhood, this medieval treasure is a must-see for church and monastery enthusiasts. Another church worth visiting in Kyustendil is the Church of St Deiter, built in 1866. The icon of St Deiter was created by the prominent artist Gavril Atanasov. Additionally, you will find a copy of the miraculous icon from Bachkovo Monastery. Despite being a replica, it continues to work wonders for those who pray before it. Within this church, you will also discover relics associated with Saint Mina. Saint Mina is known as the patron saint associated with family, women, love, healing, entrepreneurs, and travelers. Next stop is the History Museum, where I've come specifically to explore the numismatic collection. Among the treasures of this museum, you can find ancient coins dating back to various historical periods, providing a fascinating journey through the region's monetary history. In addition to coins, the museum features archaeological exhibits, including a Thracian chariot, Roman artifacts from Pautalia, and medieval artifacts from Velbust. These golden and silver coins date to the 17th century. Early Byzantine coins. This is from 1222 to 1254 AD. Hyperperon. They look strange. From the fascinating world of numismatics, let's now shift our focus to the historic Pirkova Tower in Kyustendil.
Pirkova Tower, built at the end of the 14th century and the beginning of the 15th. It has a ground floor and 3 floors above. Yeah, it's closed.
Pirkova Tower is nestled in Kyustendil's historical district, positioned just across from the Ahmed Bey Mosque and the Roman baths.
So if you need to see the tower, you have to go inside this mosque, and the guy who is sitting at the museum will open the tower so that you can climb it. It's only 3 floors up. I don't know if it's worth it. It's, as you can see, it's right in the middle of a housing estate, but this area is historical, and I think we had quite a nice view from when I climbed the hill on the way to Replica. So I'm just going to head in the other direction.
Our final historic landmark to explore is the Dervish Bath, constructed in 1566. Although it's no longer in use, it stands as an architectural monument of cultural significance.
So I'm coming back into the hotel. And the rest of the day I'm going to spend at the pool. It's really hot.
The hotel, a luxurious 5-star spa retreat, provides medical assistance alongside its wellness amenities. Guests can enjoy pools with temperatures ranging from 20 to 45 degrees, including an indoor pool, an outdoor pool, and a jacuzzi. Notable features also include a Himalayan salt room and comfortable stone benches. It's important to mention that before embarking on a retreat, it's advisable to consult with your doctor. Taking this precaution ensures your well-being and allows you to fully enjoy the experience. Bulgaria boasts an impressive abundance of thermal springs, with 700 of them spread throughout the country. In general, Bulgaria ranks second in Europe in terms of the number of natural springs on its territory. The first one is Iceland. The ancient name of Kyustendil, Pautalia, means gushing natural springs, and this name is from the times of the Thracians. The mineral water has different chemical properties that are good for healing different kinds of diseases, but of course you need to consult with your doctor, because for certain conditions it's not advisable to soak in these waters. But in Kyustendil in particular, the water has healing properties for respiratory problems, gynecological problems, dermatological problems, and so on. These benches offer more than just a place to sit. They invite you to relax and find your perfect balance. Whether you are seeking solace or simply enjoying the moment, these stone benches are your invitation to pause, breathe, and rejuvenate. The salt room was my favorite amenity. 40 minutes here are equal to 4 hours of walking in the forest. The Himalayan salt room calms down the symptoms of asthma and bronchitis. Sometimes the hidden gems are the most precious. Kyustendil, with its rich history and rejuvenating spa retreats, reminded me that true beauty lies in the undiscovered. So whether you are exploring ancient landmarks or unwinding in a salt room, embrace the journey, because sometimes the road less traveled leads to the most remarkable experiences.